you should consult for every topic the Mastery Goals document. Every class has that. It's called a Mastery Goals document. It will tell you how many points you have to earn at each level for every topic in order to progress to the next level, and how many points you need to do in each topic to progress to the next topic. And you also see basically how the class actually works. It's kind of like a video game. So as you go through these levels, you have to work with the Mastery Goals tracking sheet and to see how many points you need at each level to progress and so forth. But that's basically the routine of the mastery system. First, you're going to be studying at home. And there's multiple ways that you can do this. And we talked about so many different ways of doing that. We talked about preparing first, and make sure you cue yourself up to the learning. Then you're going to collect the information using a variety of sources. Some sources I will suggest to you, but you can also use your own sources or go the extra sources that I have available. Then you can also do extra tasks to help you learn and read better. You can do 5-minute summaries. You can do write down the things you don't understand. You can memorize the vocab using study lists, foldables, flashcards, mnemonics, and other kinds of memorization tasks. You can work with a partner. You can do the exploration tasks where you do the importance, application of the opinion to your personal connection. You can create your own questions. And you can also create your own kind of experiment. And sometimes maybe even do it. All of these are things that you do at stage 1 to prepare. Once you feel that you're ready, you can also, if you feel that you want to, practice with worksheets, virtual labs, optional activities, web quests, or any other work that's available at the website. Remember, though, that this work will not be worth as many points as they would have been worth if you had done it as part of a stage 4 activity in class. And you can also do, after you've done all this, you do the discussion board, where you go to prove that you've learned, you do the reading check, and after that, you take the quiz. You can do this at home as well. You don't have to take a quiz, though. You can take an oral quiz instead if you're kind of stuck or you prefer it. But remember that you have to do this only if the time permits or if the situation allows. And you can also do, on special arrangement only, project-based to pass. And if you're an AP student, you can do Mastering Biology. Then you go to stage 3, where we have the peer teaching minutes, so you can explore a topic together. And then you also do the critical thinking discussion guided by the teacher. Then you go to stage 4, which is when you do practice. And there's many options that you can do. You can do guided laboratory tests. You can do assignments from the assignment guide, things which are available at the website. You can do higher order questioning exercises where you switch questions with someone else and answer. You can complete a web quest or other activities which are available on the Moodle site. And you can also do work as a tutor that teaches other kids. And you can also earn points by creating your own content, creating and performing your own lab, and other things like that. And as you progress through this system, you earn enough points to call yourself a master of that topic and then move on to the next topic and so forth. How long do you have for each topic? Well, it will depend. Some topics will do it in a day. Other topics will spend a whole week doing. But if you go too far behind pace, that's when you start failing the class. So basically you have to keep working hard so you can pass the topics as best as you can. And remember that you have to complete this process over and over again for every topic of a unit until you complete the entire unit. And at the end of the unit, you're going to have to take what is called a unit test, which basically covers the entire content of that unit. That's basically how the master system works. Now, in the last video, I'm going to just basically review a few more things and tell you how the grading works and things like that. I'll see you guys then.